Google just rolled out their new Gemini-powered image engine, and the entire AI world is buzzing. But before the hype even settled, Higgsfield stepped in first, and what they just released is honestly wild. So today, we are taking Nano Banana Pro for a full test with no watermarks, no limits, and some of the most accurate AI generation I have ever seen. So stick around for this because it gets crazy, and trust me, do not skip anything. And if you want to try it later, the link is in the description. So when you log in, here is what you do. Go to the menu, tap on Image, then choose Nano Banana Pro, and now you're inside the command center where everything happens. And this prompt box is extremely powerful because right now, you can upload up to 8 reference images. Choose your aspect ratio and select your quality settings from basic to full Ultra HD. And for this demo, we are pushing everything to full 4K because why not? And real quick, Higgsfield is running a big Black Friday sale, which unlocks unlimited image creation. So that is worth checking out before it ends. And before we jump deeper, I added a prompting guide in the description that will save you hours, especially if you are new to this. So let's talk about character consistency, which is basically the holy grail for creators. Because getting the same face more than once is usually impossible. And for this first test, I want different camera angles of my digital avatar, so I can cut them into this video later. And even though you can upload 8 references, I am only using 1. And honestly, my first attempt was not even close to what I wanted. The angle was wrong, the background was weird, the entire vibe was off. But instead of panicking, I opened that prompting guide and realized my structure was wrong. And once I fixed the layout and described the camera angle and background correctly, the results were insanely accurate. And it looked like my avatar was filmed by a real cinematographer using a 3-camera setup, which adds a level of polish you normally cannot fake. Now let's switch things up and do something creative and make a comic book. And one cool thing about Nano Banana Pro is that you do not need reference images. You can build from scratch. So I made a superhero character and asked the AI to turn it into a 6-scene comic strip. And the first output was solid, but I'm a perfectionist, so I wanted it to look like a real pro publisher release. So I added dialogue using the built-in editor, which saves tons of time. And the text bubbles came out super clean. And since we're testing versatility, let's move to business assets because Nano Banana Pro is surprisingly good at infographics. And I needed a post for Instagram breaking down my YouTube tutorial workflow. And with one prompt, it generated an infographic that actually matches my real process, which is wild. And if you plan to start a channel, this graphic basically shows you the entire roadmap. Now I'm getting hungry, so for a lifestyle test, I'm generating a recipe image. And with one prompt, it created a realistic, mouth-watering scene. And yes, this was made inside Nano Banana Pro. And you can even animate these in Higgsfield while keeping character consistency, which is huge. And Nano Banana was already good, but this new Pro version with 4,000 pixel outputs changes everything, making it a top contender for Best AI Generator of 2025. And what makes Higgsfield different is the world knowledge built into the model, because it understands celebrities, locations, real city streets, and more, which means far fewer mistakes and no more broken text, no more weird faces, and no more wasted credits. And for resolution fans, the automatic upscaling turns low detail ideas into crisp HD results. And text finally renders correctly from logos to UI labels to packaging, and the model even handles visual reasoning. So if you ask for 3 cups and 2 books, you actually get the correct count, and it draws diagrams and equations accurately. And facial control is way better now, giving consistent characters with natural expressions without that uncanny valley look. And it builds data-aware images, so if you ask for an infographic or a whiteboard, the structure and numbers actually make sense. And the prompt accuracy is top tier, so when you say specific colors, objects, or layouts, it follows it instead of improvising something random. And because of all of this, Nano Banana Pro is perfect for Photoshop artists who need client-ready assets, marketers designing text-heavy ads, packaging designers who need accurate mock-ups, thumbnail and poster creators who need stable faces, educators who need correct diagrams, and even product teams who need UI prototypes with legible copy. And it's amazing for agencies who need predictable workflows with tight prompt control. So if any of that sounds useful, go try Nano Banana Pro on Higgsfield while the Black Friday discount is still active. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Drop a comment if you made it this far. Have an amazing day. Peace out.